What's going on, everybody? We just got some pretty big news for XRP, Harvard, an IPO, and Coinbase all coming to the forefront for this XRP video. So if you're bullish on XRP, you want to see more content like this, you want to do subscribe to the channel. We're on our journey to 20,000 subscribers by the end of the year. Smash a like. And with that being said, let's take a look at what's going on. So the Ripple IPO. Now, for a lot of people, we thought we might have got this at that Ripple party last week, but it not to be. However, it still continues and still moves forward. And the Ripple IPO has gone to Harvard. Now, who would have thought XRP or Ripple would be in the same sentence as Harvard? The business school study dives into a potential valuation for Ripple Labs. I think it's a fantastic step in the right direction. And again, once again, legitimizes truly what that culmination of business and cryptocurrency is. So what do we get? Well, Harvard's Business School's case study and Ripple IPO valuation. The case study dives into the Ripple CEO and Brad Garlinghouse ambitions to revolutionize the global payments industry through the use of XRP and how the firm plans to achieve this particular goal. And I think this is kind of the end goal of all of the last 2.5 years worth of fighting with the SEC, those court cases, the untold amounts of money that's gone into it, all leads up to this potential IPO, the potential transition of cryptocurrency into the financial markets. We already know there's a number of aspects, and we'll talk about the XRPL ledger in just a second, as to how that can really be at the forefront of massive institutions. So this, for me, is the absolute step in the right direction. And the fact that we have Harvard Business School taking a deep dive into this XRP and Ripple Labs IPO potential, and more importantly, the valuation of that, I think, is a big thing. You see there, Crypto Eri says Harvard Business School's case study on Ripple, the business of crypto case analysis and solution. Harvard is famous for their case studies. I imagine it could be used or useful for their IPO valuation. Now, you can go and get the 4-page document. You can buy it from the Harvard Business School to walk through it. But ultimately, it takes all the aspects of the company and brings it together and gives a valuation. This then can form part of that initial public offering, going public on the stock market like we saw with Coinbase, which would be an absolute achievement given everything that's happened over the last 2 years, and for me would cement XRP in the history books as the true coin and business that transformed cryptocurrency. So I think it's fantastic news. Now, how is this and why is it important? We are seeing further developments with XRPL, and I think this is going to be one of those ledgers where people truly do not understand what's coming in it. So what do we get? Well, clawback and trust lines are starting to come into the forefront with this. What does it mean? RippleX tweeted talking about the clawback, a new proposed feature that aims to augment the XRP ledger's token asset control capabilities, and equally the XLS39 clawback feature is adapted. It could empower developers with heightened trust and safety parameters for their issued assets. Ultimately, what does it mean? Well, it would allow existing or freeze features. Both the mechanisms can be used in the terms of the corporate trust lines, but what it does is allow institutions, massive financial companies, to ensure that what they're transferring is going to the right place and equally going to the right point. It can prevent spamming activities by disallowing users from sending unsolicited tokens. It gets rid of all the kind of noise that we see on things like MetaMask, and ultimately then can really form part of an authorized transfer of funds where the absolute recipient is the person that should be getting it. With any errors, can be clawed back by the sender, which I think is a great thing. If you think about where XRP wants to position itself with those massive institutions, it absolutely can form part of that. And it says further clarification from RippleX explains that trust line functions. Authorized trust lines enable an issuer to determine which accounts may hold or receive particular issued assets. It's crucial given the diversity in projects and geographical spread of issuers and their use base. By extension, the potential inclusion of clawback could bolster the robustness of XRPL's asset control framework. So again, massive steps in XRPL. We've seen a number of liquidity channels that have been put in there, and then this. And for me, there's a debate here, and we put our silver hats on, whether this is being requested from the financial sector or whether it's been deliberately put in there to support the financial sector. Either way, I think it's fantastic news. And once again, continuation of developments of XRPL and why it could be and should be one of the best one of the best ledgers out there for the use in cryptocurrency. But that is not all. Finally, Coinbase has asked the judge to deny the motion that we know from the SEC why they are citing the XRP case. Very interesting. It says here, in defense, Coinbase referred to the recent court decision regarding Ripple. However, the SEC emphasized that this was not appropriate for this case because the judge in that case expressly refused to decide whether secondary market sales of tokens constitute investment contracts. Remember, SEC suing Coinbase. We know Coinbase was prepared to stand, Brian Armstrong standing with XRP, standing with Brad Gardenhouse. I think this is absolutely repaying the favor and truly shows the culmination of cryptocurrency. You might be an Ethereum maxi, a Bitcoin maxi, an XRP specialist, but come together for the absolute positivity around cryptocurrency and why it will be a financial juggernaut. If you're not holding XRP, I definitely recommend go and have a look at that. If you are holding XRP, drop a like on this video. Let's see how many people are truly, absolutely setting themselves up for an exciting 2024 in cryptocurrency. As ever, thank you so much. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel for more. I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.